Today what I'm going to talk about is the vpod Pro Smart Vibration Meter. Cut. Today what I'm going to talk about is the vpod Pro Smart Vibration Meter. By selecting mode, I can wrap around through the various modes from setup mode, meter mode, review mode, and route mode. And today I'm going to focus on the routes and specifically the IC program. If you look at the menu display here, I have a route for jack and hopper, and you can toggle back and forth between the two. Selecting route for jack, point 1A, here we have millimeters per second peak, bearing information, and degrees F. Push again, we have the spectrum display. If you notice here, I can move the cursor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I say I want to make this the first point, I just hit that little wrench icon, click. Now that sets it as a 1x, and sometimes you need that depending on what machine you're measuring. So CPM stands for cycles per minute, millimeters per second, and then the order. And the first order is the first order in this particular case. And now we can go back and look at the second point. And in this case, the overall level failed. And we can go back and mode, back, and back to the main menu. Cut. 1, 2, 3. Today what I would like to talk about is the vpod Pro Smart Meter, and specifically the route collection portion of this in conjunction with IC. When we first start, we have the meter mode, review mode, route mode, setup mode, and then it wraps around to the meter mode. But for today what I'm talking about is specifically the route mode. In my case I have two routes, route for jack and hopper. What I'm going to show you is the route for jack. Enter, push the down arrow again, enter, and it shows the values that were stored in the vpod Pro for point 1-A. The top one is the overall bearing and the degrees Fahrenheit. Again, push it one more time. Now it shows the spectrum. And I can push this wrench icon to select and make point number 1 here, cycles per minute, of the first order. Just down arrow, if I choose to make that, I can select that and then set that as the first order. The reason that is interesting and quite useful is because sometimes on a machine you have multiple spikes, and it gives you the ability to set the proper first order. Cut.